And you're on.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it only Tuesday?
We made it through Monday, Halloween.
Listen, Halloween was insane. Was
I,
everybody else's Halloween insane? I didn't even do any Halloween stuff, but I mean, just the whole day. There was stuff going on all day.
all
seems
day.
like.
A lot of trunk or treats everywhere.
Yeah, it's a little exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Like
Well,
there's
guys,
50 events now, you know. You used to be like, hey, there's a trunk or treat, or you can go
Yeah.
trick or treating. Now there's like
Every
every
gas
little
station,
everything has a
yeah.
trunk or treat.
I was
That's
going to
a lot
say,
of trunks.
where you guys live, I know you had a bunch of trick-or-treaters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took me forever to drive through the neighborhood. Like my folks live in El Camino, to
Oh,
drive
yeah.
over to where I live through Arroyo Vista, and
Yeah.
it was like I can't believe how many people just run in front of your car with black on.
Oh my God, that's what my
I'm
sister
doing 5
was
miles an
saying.
hour down the road, my brights on, and you
Just
see
like-
whoosh, whoosh, like a bunch of black cats.
Did they
So-
happen to be Scream?
No,
So I bought a whole bag of candy, and I didn't get one trick-or-treater.
you live in the
show-
boonies,
I
Jeff.
mean, come on.
dude.
Show my picture of my group of kids.
Oh,
that showed
yeah.
up.
Well, you had a
So I basically
posse.
invite
You had a
all,
posse.
yeah, I invite all my friends over. I say, listen, I'm not trick or treating. I'm sitting in my driveway giving out candy. But if you want to bring your littles and walk the neighborhood,
What do we got here, Christy? Let's break this down.
Oh, I have a ton of them. I have the Hogan camps. I have the Vincent.
yeah, but what are they dressed up as? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
we
care
have-
who's behind
we
the
have
mask. I don't know what they
Scream.
are.
Got
I
a
see a dinosaur.
We have Scream. We have Dinosaur. We have
You tell we're old, we can't see that
princesses.
screen
I
over
know,
there.
it's so far. We have princesses. We have the Joker. Gavin Hogan camp was the Joker.
It's nice to see the Joker still hanging on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hasn't been a
super
Joker in
cool.
a little while, so.
Yes.
And then you had this one of your family, right?
Oh no, yeah. So did you see my Scream family? So I had
The
a lot of
Scream family.
screamers. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, we have to take a picture.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
what else? Did
All
Oh, we
right.
had yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. Yep,
Anyways,
for sure.
pretty proud of my littles. Some scary guys, some police.
Yeah.
My little princesses. I mean,
Very
how cute
fun.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I tell you, it was not that we didn't have good Halloweens during COVID. You know, some people or whatever,
Yeah.
but it was like the vibe was back this
Yeah.
year.
Oh, everyone.
Definitely.
Like it was everybody's like, oh,
All the
everything's magically
clubs,
fine now. Let's
yeah.
go. It's on.
It's
you
just
know?
a flu, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that
No,
might-
you're
that
gonna get us
might-
canceled on
I know.
Facebook.
They're like,
Yeah, we're gonna get
Sorry,
banned.
outta
Zuckerberg.
here.
Relax. Take it easy.
There's such things, Zuckerberg. There's such things.
Yeah.
What about football? Let's talk about it.
Woo!
Super
Playoffs.
excited. Yeah. You know, I see everybody's always got the little 2 cents on Twitter and this and that. And there's my boys.
Coming
There
out.
they
You know what?
are.
That's a good picture.
That's a great picture.
Who took that?
Winners.
Who gets credit for that?
I don't know if that was you or Janae. Was that a Janae picture? But
I don't know. That's a good picture, though.
it's a great picture. And I'll tell you, it really is a fun one for us. You know, I could have sent you another one of those kids doing that when they were like 9, 10 years old.
Well, they're Shane.
Hey,
on
so that's a funny picture, and I'm going to tell you why. And we can't see it, but it was like sub 50 degrees in Kingman for that game.
Oh.
And so
Wow.
everybody's,
So cold up there.
it's so cold. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not wearing sleeves then. So,
Oh, this guy always has to be different.
yeah, so I didn't want to hear anybody whine about the cold. So I went sleeveless in those little, like, gym shirts, you know? So it was like paper
Really,
thin.
I'm going extreme.
You're a
Yeah.
Pittsburgh guy. You can do
Yeah,
that.
I was like, man, this isn't cold. This is great football weather, you know? And kids are over there,
Quick and blade.
teeth chattering. And
Right.
But we are on the road to Chandler. We play really
Playoffs,
tough Valley
baby.
Christian team. Look at that guy.
at
Hey, that's a media guy. I know that
Jeff
guy.
doing his thing
We
with
never
Coach
get pictures of
O.
Arganda in action. Look
Yeah.
at that. It's definitely a Janae picture now.
I was wondering where'd that one come
We're
from.
gonna get-
It wasn't me.
We're gonna get Coach O on the show. Let's do this.
Yeah, that would be
after.
good.
We
I
should
think
get Coach O on
We
the show.
really should.
Yeah. So, but we're really excited. Obviously, Mojave football has not had a meaningful postseason game in like
A
longer
long
than
time.
every one of these kids
Longer
has
than
been
Coach
alive. Yeah. So we're really excited, and we play a tough opponent. You know, it's an 8-9 seed, so it's as evenly matched up as you're going to see in the playoffs. And we got a great group of kids. And like I said, they've been doing it since they were 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, you're
you know?
going in
Yeah.
mind strong, body strong,
Yeah,
group strong.
we've been traveling, you know, playing in Phoenix, Southern California, and Las Vegas with this group of kids since they were in Firebirds.
Yeah. What,
Now some of them
5,
are
6
juniors
maybe?
and seniors. Yeah, well, some of them 5 and 6, some of them we picked up later, and some of these kids we picked up in high school, and they just have come together, and they're a real solid team, you know. So
I got goosebumps. It's
yeah,
exciting to
I'm
see
super
that.
excited. You know, everybody thinks I'm just insane, but this really has been like a 10-year project.
I was going to say that's
know?
why you start the travel ball. That's why you invest in your kids and your group and your people and your families
Yep.
that bond together
Yep.
through those.
You know, and that's why I popped in and watched those little Devils play on
so
Saturday.
cute.
You know, because I know it seems a little sappy, but that's where these kids started.
Yeah, I kind of laughed as,
know?
he's walking out as I'm walking, and I think to myself, like, neither one of us have a kid here. And we could probably stay here and watch every game
Well,
and
the
enjoy
only
every
reason I had to
game.
leave is because I had to get to the high school to find out about playoff seeding.
Playoffs.
You know,
Yeah.
and I would have sat there, unfortunately, all day and watched
I
youth
know.
football.
We watched
you know,
one of
so.
our friends' kids, and then Mitchell's like, "What do you want to do next?" I'm like, "I could literally sit here and watch the next 3 games."
It brought, I went and watched the little kids, and I did know a bunch of those little kids who were playing. I think it's an 8U team.
Yeah.
And I just, back when the helmets are as big as the shoulder
As
pads,
big as
and
the little-
you just see
they're
little
just
feet
running.
flying and pants that don't fit, and then you just see like a helmet and shoulder pads fall over.
Oh,
So it's a lot of fun, but I kid you not, that's where my kids started, and now to see him as my son's like a grownish manish.
Yeah.
So
He's bigger than you.
I
yeah,
always-
he is bigger than me.
I think it's
Unfortunately, he's not heavier than me yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's always interesting to watch this phase of fathers and sons who coach, because it goes from like a father and a child conversation about the game, right? And then
Yeah.
they get to this space and you see it's really a coach and a mind player,
Yeah.
So it's like those conversations that you're kind of encouraging one way. Now the conversations kind of go like to each of you having an opinion and a thought.
Well, I have very meaningful conversations with my son, and I tell you, and I'll have a little bit of a Oprah moment here on the show today.
Are you gonna cry? If you shed a tear, I will.
If
feel
I
like we
cry, I'm
won.
just gonna be like, "Oh shoot, I gotta get off. Something happened."
get me off the air.
But I miss out on a lot of things. For example, last night was Halloween, and I didn't get to see my daughter, which really stinks for me. But man, I got a group of kids that are preparing for a big thing.
Yeah.
Friday night, my daughter didn't want to go to Kingman and Freeze because she's not exactly about
She's
that
smart.
life.
Yeah, she's
Not
like, not today, Dad.
So, she stays home with my mom, and but on the ride home after that game, talking with my son about accomplishing some of his goals and what he wants for the team, and where he thinks he has to improve, because he's already thinking about what he wants out of after high school.
Yeah.
And I can't replace those things, and
You can't.
and and not that it's a death sentence or anything, but a lot of kids don't get to ride with their dad home from a game, or even
Yeah.
have their dad show up to a game, or
Yeah.
and so
Now you're gonna make me cry.
well, to try and be a part of that for a lot of other
Others.
people is is very important to me. And
Yeah.
those kids are great kids, and and sometimes it's not even that they don't have a dad at home, but that dad's got to work. That dad's got to, and it means a lot to me to
Be
to
a
be
person.
that bridge gap for those guys when they need it.
Yeah.
And kind of a funny thing. I think I've carried Isaac Urias off of football fields probably about 3-4 times, and he get hurt in the middle of the game, and the Kingman locker room's way up a hill, and so he's limping, and I'm
God.
like,
Just
man,
come
how
here.
much does he weigh now? I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm like,
still pick
luckily
this
he's
kid
a little
up?
fast guy,
Yeah.
So I picked him up and carried him. I'm sure he was irritated,
He's like, really, coach?
being a super athletic athlete and this and that, and me
Very
carrying
tough.
him up a hill.
He'll thank you later.
But I just laughed. I was thinking, man, I've carried probably 10 of these kids off of a field at one time or another.
Yeah.
And, that's where it's like one of those bigger than the game things. Like, yeah, you can just
Yeah.
show up and play football, but these are kids that I've watched grow up. I've seen overcome hardship, overcome injury, overcome
Yeah.
adversity.
Seen a lot, yeah.
And to see them where they're at now means a lot to me.
You're a part of their journey.
That's right.
I hopefully help them on their journey.
Well,
Yeah.
Rosie Domino says she is so proud of the boys.
Oh, she's the
Yeah.
best. She's a super sweet lady. We're happy to have her supporting us, and her young man is a big help for us out there coaching these boys. So
Cool.
I love it.
Domino.
That's the difference. That's the difference between a coach who's there for the right reason.
Yeah, it's
You bond. You show up. You're the person. You're
Yeah.
showing up with Shane. just
we
so you know.
we all I'm trying to show up with Kristy. You know, what I mean?
Got to
So,
show up if you
yeah.
want to get her done.
Go follow. Show up with Kristy. Instagram.
Plugging her.
So
All right.
anyway, that was my Oprah moment for the day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let you get away with
Back
it.
on to Finley business.
Finley.
How about
All
let's
right,
show the
listen.
Halloween video
Oh, yeah.
that we did yesterday.
I don't know if you guys
What do you
seen
think?
it, but it was fun.
I mean, come
Oh, my
on,
God.
it
I'm
was
like,
great.
Shane, I have this crazy idea. He's like, go do it.
And I'm going to keep the volume on, and you guys can just elaborate if you'd like. Okay, here we go.
Check out that truck.
Listen,
It's for sale.
I don't know if the Finley insurance covers masked driving. Yeah, I like the vibe of this video.
Oh, my God. Just fun.
Spooky.
Well,
You know,
spooky.
it's Halloween. We wanted to spotlight them
Hey,
with
hold
their
on.
darkness.
Wait.
Wait for it.
Wait. Hold on. Isn't it?
You did not drop her.
Drop that lady.
Dropped her, dude. Oh, she was so much fun. Look at the donkeys in this last one. It's hilarious.
You know, we didn't even have to pay them.
Nope.
They just posed right for us. Right here. Look at them.
Look at, they're so cool.
They didn't bite you or anything.
Oh yeah, for real. They were like, "Why are you guys in our space?"
And the gunfight. Kristy tried stealing the money.
Not every day you get shot in open. You know?
No. I believe that I'm meant to be a movie star.
Yeah.
I missed
So
my
I was just
calling.
gonna ask you, like, you guys had a wild October.
We did.
We did.
So what are you gonna do to follow that up?
I mean, we're not
What do
going
you
to be
guys
able to
gonna
top
take a
it.
breather? You got bigger things in the
Well,
plans.
Christmas. I mean,
You guys went to haunted
Thanksgiving.
houses. You scared people.
Yes.
You gave money away.
Maybe
like,
we can find some
Keepers of
turkeys
the
or something. I don't
Wild.
know.
We're going. Yep.
Listen,
yeah.
Turkey
do,
hunting.
gonna
I
top
don't know.
our-
do not
ourselves.
dress up like a turkey and go out in the woods. That is, I'm telling you, that's a
Might get killed
bad
in it.
idea.
That's a
Not
bad
a good
idea.
one.
That's a bad idea.
We'll pass on that one.
Dial the themes back if that's what we're doing.
Oh,
so.
we're doing something. I'm going to
But-
figure this
Yeah,
out.
we
This
will
is
figure
a
it out.
challenge.
Absolutely,
We're going to
so-
Mojave Steakhouse today, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah. Spotlight.
Little
I only
square
go after
item.
Thursday because I hope they have prime rib. That's when I go.
I can't wait for the salad.
It's the best thing. My son doesn't like steak.
But
He doesn't like prime rib.
What does
Like
he
he'll
like?
go and get chicken fingers or whatever. But my daughter, she'll order the baddest steak
She's
on the
like,
menu.
I would
She
like
does.
the fine wine, please.
And the funny thing is she'll sit there and eat the steak, and then she'll eat like some of her mac and cheese if she's still hungry.
not
But
interested.
it's pretty funny because that is the complete opposite of my son. And the
Yeah.
complete
Yeah.
opposite of her mom. Her mom was the worst taking her to dinner. I'm pretty
So-
sure she doesn't follow the show, but yeah, she was the
Yeah,
absolute
you're lucky
worst.
if
she
she
was
does.
like, oh,
She would get a
yeah,
fillet like this big and then get it
2 bites.
cut and then burnt, and I was like, I don't even want to eat that after this. Like,
What is wrong
so
with
yeah,
you?
she was the absolute worst steak date ever. So
Let's
don't
talk
do
about
it.
new month. Lots of inventory.
Yes.
Lots of deals happening.
So I'll
end
tell
of
you
the
some
year.
exciting news. Is I just got out of a sales meeting.
I thought they kidnapped him,
Yeah.
honestly.
Usually I'm over here like twiddling my thumbs, like, you guys ready to start this show? And man, over there, and I'll tell you, those guys really pushed. They had a great end of month. I mean, I think they ended up, I'm not exactly sure, around 130 units.
Very
and,
nice.
And we have more inventory coming. And they're talking about moving it, like, hey, what do we got to do? Let's sell
What's
this stuff.
next?
Let's sell this stuff. Let's sell this stuff.
Let's
I don't know if you guys
go.
know this, but there's always a little bit of a sell down at the end of the year. So we start that process in November.
Yeah.
We want what we call a clean inventory, where we don't have any aged units, any like funky stuff. So we start that process in November, and so they're on it.
They're
They're looking to
hustling.
make deals. Yeah, look,
Now's
we've
the
been
time
busy.
to buy.
We're just going to click through a couple of the cars that
on.
have sold here in the last month.
Yeah. So they sold a Tahoe last night at the new car store, and you know me, I got 10,000 miles on my truck, and I'm like, gosh, this thing, I need a new truck.
Need a new truck.
And I saw this Tahoe, and I was like, oh, man. I said I wouldn't not get black again, but it's like this dark gray
Oh,
color.
it's pretty.
Oh, man. It's a dark
They
gray
sold it?
Z71. They sold it, and I was like,
We're
off the
like,
hook.
dang, okay, it's almost in it.
We'll have to get another one.
Yeah, so I got, let off the, because usually what happens is I'm like,
Just
walk
take
in the
it off,
showroom.
dude.
I'm like, hey Wilson, what's the story with that Tahoe out there? And he's like, ooh, I know what that means.
Come here.
John goes and starts. Well, if
gets
you
the
traded,
paperwork
you could
started.
do this, you could do that, and I was like, oh,
The
let's
whole
see.
clock starts
Yeah.
working.
So,
Well, that's good.
yep, good times. Really great job by the team. We have every, we always have a constant evaluation process. We made some changes this month to where some people are located in the building. And I think it's going to really help these guys be successful and make more deals for you guys. So
And if you're
Yeah.
looking for something, just go over to our website
FinleyAZ.com.
right there. and you can go through all the inventory that we have. So that's the best way to check it out.
Yeah, and listen, if you go to the website, stay on there for at least 3 minutes. That helps our website statistics. So.
Well, and remember, you can do a
Lower
lot of the
bounce
stuff
rate.
right on the website.
Yeah, you can do almost
Our guys
everything.
will get to you.
Yeah.
We have a chat service. We got a little payment calculator. We got evaluate your trade. You can do all that stuff right
all
there
the
on the
specials,
website.
service,
Yeah.
everything.
Everything
keep an
that
eye
you
on
kind
our
of have
socials.
anxiety about coming and sitting here for, you can do a lot of that.
For every old guy who likes to come in and argue with salespeople, there's 10 people who would rather do 80% of the
Online.
shopping online. So
That's
we
true.
understand that. Shop online. Our guys will
Yeah.
take care of you. Message you, email, text, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
And then when you're at the right place, come on in and get it before it's gone.
Yes.
Got 277 vehicles.
Nice.
Which remember during COVID we had sub 100. So
Yeah. We were
Wild.
lucky to
We're
have
back.
Yes.
We're back.
Yes.
Check us out.
Yeah, very cool. So very excited about that.
Very
So we got
cool.
the Community Achievement Awards going on this Saturday.
So you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, I am. You're
I'm
going
not
to be out
going.
of town.
I'm not going. So I feel terrible because this is absolutely one of the best events in town. Not only is it a nice dinner, a nice event, but it really highlights some great people here in town,
Yeah.
including yourself.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
So we're very excited about that. It's a really, really cool time. If there's still tickets available, get them. It's probably sold out. If not, it will be
Probably
soon.
really close, yeah.
But I will miss it. I will be traveling with the boys for a football game
For
the night
football.
before, and because I am old and grumpy, I will not drive back. I stay the night
Yeah, you
and
got to
come back
take
the next day.
Yeah, enjoy your time out there.
So
And
if you're looking for tickets, call 702-295-2214, hit extension 0.
or call 867-5309.
Yeah, well, that might get
You
you
will not
somewhere.
even
I don't know where
sing
that'll get
it.
you, but it might get you somewhere.
It's also kind of a weird deal because although I don't know what day is this. My birthday's coming up soon, so I'm pretty sure this Phoenix trip will be the closest thing I have to a birthday
birthday.
dinner. So
You better find somewhere
yeah, I'm
good.
trying to do the math.
Well,
like,
they
what
got
day
good
is
stuff
it?
out there to eat.
It's the
so.
10th, right?
My birthday is on the 6th.
The
So I don't
6th.
know. I don't have a calendar.
Noted.
The 1st, so
Oh, man. It's a new month. It's your birthday month. You know,
Yeah.
if you're like me, you celebrate it all month long.
I do
Okay.
not.
Yours is on Sunday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Check that out.
Super pumped.
Bum.
Yeah. Super pumped. Appreciate
I
all the
hope you win
reminders.
your
I'm getting
game.
old.
When
Yeah.
you win your
Yeah.
game, it's going to be a
Listen,
great party.
That is literally the only thing I want for my birthday. So
Listen, universe, can you
Yeah.
help my friend out
Yes.
here?
my mom always asked
Manifesting
me,
a win
Need
for
a
you
win.
right
"What do you
now.
want for your birthday?" And I was like, "Mom, listen, there ain't not a thing I want. Like, stuff I want you can't buy." So
Unless you're going to give me a steak
yeah, well,
or a pizza.
I get plenty of steak, so I'm a tough customer. But
Oh, we have the Matadors Golf Tournament this weekend also. And then that's happening. El Rio.
El Rio, huh?
I know.
Man.
That one's been hiding
That's
a little
actually a
bit.
course I can play because it's pretty wide open.
And
So
then-
when I'm on the wrong hole, I can still keep playing.
The Boombox Parade.
Yeah,
Box parade. Super excited.
that's going to be a good time. And I'll tell you, I hope it kind of has a similar scenario of Halloween where it's like COVID's
Everyone's
kind of in the
back.
rearview mirror of people. And
Yeah.
to be honest, it was a great turnout last year, but I hope it's bigger, better.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
excited. That was actually my first time going.
So I've been
in
listening to
many,
this
many years last
podcast,
year.
and they're talking about all the effects of kids who didn't get things they would have normally gotten, including holidays, seeing families, this, that, and the other
Yeah.
thing. And so I feel like, we kind of owe it to these kids to
Go
give
big.
it back to them big time.
Go
you know?
big.
So, pandemic kind of goobered up their youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talking about that, the Laughlin Boat Parade is back.
Oh, the boat
So I
parade. Yes,
believe
that's
that
right.
they have not done it maybe the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Where do they do this? I'm not familiar with
Up
this.
in Laughlin.
Shane's
What?
like, oh, maybe I'll get my
Yeah,
boat
so
out.
That's
Say.
Saturday, December
One last time,
17th.
Shane.
Yeah,
Get
at
the boat
6
out.
p.m. So
Yeah,
that'll
6
be
Listen,
p.m.
I've never boated past my birthday. I think my birthday is the
No, me
latest.
neither.
That's
I
the last
boated.
one, huh?
So
Okay. Well, it's at Community Park. It's the after party is at Community Park.
where do you
Let's see.
start? What do you do?
Well,
This is new to me. I was
That-
unaware of this.
Yeah.
I know Havasu does like a cool Christmas.
So I think this is kind of similar. She
starts at the
basically
no
said-
wake zone.
and then it goes kind
I
of in
think
a
the
circle.
whole
and
area
then
is in no
comes
wake
back
It goes to the
around.
Laughlin Bridge. circle around, and end back at Community Park.
I feel like this is a pontoon-heavy event. I can't imagine one of these old jet boat guys out there.
Yeah,
Well,
it's got to be
bring
the
what-
bigger
Run what you
boats.
brung. How about it?
Hey, this
Burning
is right
up 2
Jeff's
gallons of
alley
gas,
right
yeah.
here. Nun.
They said there's
things
going
are
to be a
loud.
live stream available, so somebody's going to be live streaming.
Not
it.
us this time.
No,
Somebody else is going to have to do
I
it.
think it's Mojave Daily.
There's
Oh,
a
there you
lot
go.
going on in town.
And I'll
Desert
tell you
Trump.
what, just watching all these trunk or treats and all these kids, and man, there's great opportunities to get out there, get involved, be a
Yeah.
part of something.
Yeah, for sure.
And that doesn't stop. I know Thanksgiving's right around the corner, Veterans Day. We
Yeah.
got stuff all month long, and if you are able, especially now, I hate to talk about it, but you get crazy times out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Get
Russia's
back.
still at war. Gas prices are bizarre.
Yeah.
We got election season. Listen, if you're able, go out, help some people,
I
do a
hate
food
talking
drive.
about all that.
I know. It's so annoying.
Oh, Thursday we have the girls on. They're going to talk about they feed veterans and hospice and kind of do a free turkey dinner. So I'm excited to have the girls on the show on Thursday.
Man.
You'll find
Yeah,
out a lot
that'll be
about
a good
it.
one.
Yeah.
That'll
really
be a good
time
one.
to remember that people are hungry and people don't
Yeah.
always have food. So there's a lot of drop-offs still where you can drop off food. We are one of them, used car lot and new car lot. So please, don't hesitate.
Yep. Even if you pull the old is this expired or not and bring it in, like as long as it's good to go, not
Yes.
perishable, like listen, there's a whole different perspective of, people when you're hungry
Yeah.
and what you need versus what you want. So,
Well, and
That's
what's
true.
happening is still because of Corona and all that stuff, that the stores are just having less stuff that they, have an abundance of. So they're giving less.
although I will tell you this, if you want Halloween Oreos,
Okay.
Target has like a whole section
They're
of
all
them
marked
marked
down
down.
now.
I thought, man, I could buy Target Oreos, like the Halloween ones, and I'd be
the
set
orange-
for the rest of the year.
Orange cream filling.
Yeah, like they had little pumpkin faces on them.
I didn't even buy candy until Sunday because
Yeah.
if you have it in the house before you know it.
So I laugh. I go up. Obviously, I left football practice. It was
Did you have any trick or treaters when you came home?
So I didn't go home. I went to my mom's house. My mom lives in Elk Community. They always have a huge crowd. And so my mom's so funny. She hands out one candy and counts. And so she had 450 some odd.
Oh, get out!
Yeah, she counts every
Everyone.
single. I'm like,
She wants to
how
know
many bags of candy you buy? How many pieces are in the bag? Why don't you just go buy that? She counted every single one.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah,
a lot of
You know,
work.
the individual kids.
I got there just in time to try and screw it up. So I'd be like, oh, it's 412. And she's like, it's 401, 402. And I was like, ah, dang, I'm not tripping my mom up. So
Oh my god, she's
Nice
very
try.
technical.
yeah, and
She's
the
got it
funniest
down.
thing is my son, again, like he's a young adult, at 16 years old. And a couple of his buddies he plays football with came up and trick-or-treated in the neighborhood. And it was so funny to see him go from like, too cool to, hey, man, so pretty fun. And all of his friends apparently have wild nicknames. So,
Oh god,
yeah.
I can only imagine.
I'm not sure I
It is weird to see them
understand.
transition
There might be
from-
weird meanings there. I don't want to
Oh,
say.
yeah,
I don't
don't even
understand
ask.
it. So,
Don't even
yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
One of them's hot butter. Figure that out. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Whatever that means.
Old
Too much
hot butter.
information to ask
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Holy heck,
These kids are crazy. So,
they are crazy.
very exciting. A
Yeah,
lot going on.
I
Yeah.
got baseball happening this weekend, so be on the River Valley Fields. Not away this time, home. So that's.
Oh,
kind
you're
of
playing
exciting.
baseball this weekend. What a shocker.
I
How
know.
original.
How original. Listen, these travel ball teams. We're building humans.
Yeah.
Same.
Good stuff coming up, guys.
So good luck on your football.
I appreciate it. And
I'm
I'll
sending
tell you,
good vibes your way.
while I'm over here preaching, man, I really appreciate all the support from people. It's funny, there's always rivalry, this, that, and the other thing, but it's been really fun to see people take pride in
Be excited.
things again,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It was kind of annoying because I've been talking about this group for how long? I mean,
Forever.
I kid you not,
Just waiting for them
Kristy
to
out
get
at the fields in River Valley, my son was a baby, and
there. Like 6, 7.
so we've been around this thing for that long, and I've been talking about these kids forever. Like, hey, they're coming up, they're a great group, da 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 da.
Moving up.
And listen, everybody's kind of like, oh, I heard it before. Oh, I heard it before. Well, then we
Yep.
start winning games.
Yeah.
Now everybody's
Well,
like,
We're in the
oh, what
house
the
now,
heck?
kid.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Well, they didn't
Where
let
were
you
you?
down.
I told you. You didn't listen. That ain't my fault.
I
Yeah.
tried to warn you all.
I tried to tell you, but
Look at me now.
Hey, I'm excited. Well, and that's the funny thing about it is we talk about this all the time too. That by the time you go through from those age groups all the way up between basketball, baseball, football, you start to build rapport with many of the children. So
Yeah.
as soon as my red shirt was off, I was like, "Shoo, I might have to put on a black and gold for you."
Yeah.
I mean,
Better.
or I might have just rolled in with
Is
red,
that
but
game-
it would have been in complete support of you guys.
Is that a home game? You guys playing at the field house or?
we are playing in Phoenix.
So
It's actually kind of a funny story. I feel like Phoenix put us together. We were
They
a
had 'em
10
there.
seed and would have played an easier game at 7 on the road, mind you, but we bumped up one spot. If we would have bumped up 2 spots, we'd had a home game. We bumped up one spot,
boy.
got a tougher game, and had to travel. And you're like, oh,
How
the
did
old
that
Maricopa
happen?
treatment, Shocker.
happen?
Yeah.
Let's hope the refs aren't from there.
Oh, they will be. But listen,
Well, good luck.
we don't get any favors from our home refs. So
That's
No,
true.
we got it. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's
sorry, guys. I'm just
Sorry.
kidding.
Yeah,
They're going to be mad next year.
Flags, flags,
They got
flags,
a-
flags.
They get a whole year to forget about it. So.
All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. We will see
Taco
you here
Tuesday.
on Thursday.
Yes.
Tacos.
Yes, Taco
Tacos.
Tuesday.
Let's go eat some.
Let's go
All right.
eat. Have a good day. Thank you for joining us. As always, come and buy a car from us.
Yes.
FinleyAZ.com.
All the deals are ready for you. All
And we
right.
got cute salesmen, too, so it's good.
I don't know about that part.
Oh, they're so cute.